Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. You already know what time it is. I'm going to be putting y'all onto a move that got a huge buff in 2K24, and that move is the quick scoop layup. So what I'm going to do is give you guys a quick and easy tutorial on how to do the move, and then I'm going to break down really fast why I think the move is super viable this year. Now y'all peep the length of this video. I'm not wasting anybody's time, so all I do ask that you consider dropping a like, subbing to the channel if you're new. It doesn't cost you a cent, but it does help me out a ton. I love y'all. Let's get into it. So doing the move is actually super simple. All you're going to want to do is obviously drive towards the basket and then let go of turbo and push your R stick either directly right or directly left, depending on which hand you want to lay the ball up. So if you want to lay the ball up with your right hand, you're going to push the R stick directly to the right, and obviously vice versa. It is just super important that you're pushing your R stick either directly right or directly left, no diagonal in any direction, and you're letting go of turbo. Now, without trying to state the obvious, the reason these quick scoop layups are super viable this year is not just because they're quick, obviously as you can tell by the name, but they allow you to keep the ball away from contests. And that is because when you trigger the animation, it typically starts out 3 to 4 feet farther away from the basket than just a regular layup. And now I don't know if it's like this for all layup packages. Right now I'm just using the default layup package, but when you put the ball in your outside hand for the layup, your player actually extends the ball farther out so that nobody can touch it, as y'all see right there. And then you pair that with the fact that obviously these layups are super fast, so a lot of the times you're laying the ball up before defenders even have a chance to contest. Now what really separates these layups, in my opinion, into like an S tier move is the fact that layup timing is so good this year. 2K did a very good job with it, in my opinion. And so like I said, a lot of times you're going up so fast before the defenders can even get contest. That means your green window is huge, so you don't even really have to time these a lot of the time. Now, I don't want anyone to leave this video with the idea that these are super overpowered and they need to be patched and they can't be in the next game. They shouldn't even make it to next patch, because that is not the case at all. These layups can be blocked. They can be contested. So if you're a big man watching this, do not worry. All I'm saying is that if you know how to use them, you know when to use them, you know how to create space for them, they are a much better option than just running into the paint and holding extra square, hoping something good happens. One final thing I want to touch on for y'all is when you're deciding which hand to use on these layups, the outside hand is the best option 90% of the time. But if you get really good at, evaluating situations, a lot of the times what you can do is get by your defender and basically crab them by going to the inside hand. Obviously, there's going to have to be a lot more space under the basket so you're not getting blocked by, help defense or anything. I'll show you guys a clip right here of what I mean. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get downhill, get this defender on my hip, and then I'm going to go to that inside hand so my body basically shields him off behind me. That way he can't contest the layup. And if you watch that back, you'll notice I was able to do that because there was no help defense in the paint, as opposed to a situation like this where there's 2 defenders helping over. So in this situation, obviously, I went to the outside hand to keep the ball as far away from contest as possible. But yeah, that's going to wrap things up for the video, y'all. Hopefully I helped you get a little bit better, add one more little piece to your bag. And yeah, I love y'all. God bless, and I'll catch you in the next one.